Anybody? Pray for us now. Okay, let us sing some worship. All the glory must be to the Lord. Please join me. For He is worthy of our praise. No man on earth will give glory to Himself. All the glory must be to the Lord, to the Lord. All the glory must be to the Lord, for He is worthy of our praise. No man on earth should give glory to Himself. All the glory must be to the Lord. So firstly, I'd like to thank your management for the opportunity to visit you guys, because personally, that was like something that struck me. Regardless of the fact that I wanted to teach in a school again, but since the session school was not in session, how we vacated, so I just didn't come and sit. Children like me also like try to encourage them, and like you have tried to encourage you to be more motivated in whatever you are doing your academics, your personal life, just whatever it is in your spirituality, just to encourage. Do you understand? Don't ever think that maybe this place is the end of the world. Do you understand? There are children out there.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
So there are children out there who wish for a much more better condition. Do you understand? There are children that if they can even find the opportunity to have this same privilege that you have, they'll be much more happier. There are some children out there that if look at it, you can see that you guys are even looking very, very neat. Outside, maybe from they are lucky, they get to share, you see dirty children, you see their legs and everything, but you guys are more privileged, you understand? So at least for your management, they're actually doing a very good job, you understand? So I want to encourage you guys with the story of Joseph in the Bible. Joseph was a very small boy. So when he was small, he proposed in his heart that whatever it is, he will serve God. Right from when he was small, even when he started dreaming, he started having visions, he proposed with his heart that he would serve God. Regardless, the society was bad. Even when his siblings sold him out, just imagine the way you guys are now as siblings. If someone now comes out, and someone comes from outside, and you guys now betray one of yourselves, so that's very, very painful. So regardless of what his siblings, his own relative siblings did to him, so he still proposed, even when he went to prison. Even when he went to prison, and he was promised by one of the prisoners, the inmates there, that that when they reach the palace, that they will remember him and bring him out from the palace. Yet they still disappointed him there. Yes, and so he still proposed until the time that Pharaoh had a dream, and Joseph by himself, he interpreted it. He prayed for God to give him an answer. That was 3 days when they called him, because that same man that he told the story about when he interpreted his dream when he was in the prison. So when he left, and remember that Joseph, when we were in the prison together, he interpreted my dream. So Pharaoh also had a similar dream. So when he now remembered him at that same time, so God now reminded the inmate that see what happened previously. So he now told the king about Joseph. They now brought him out. So Joseph now told the king that he should give him 3 days, and let him pray and seek the face of the Lord. Then he will come back and tell him what his dream was. And the same way he also told the king, that was the same way that God opened his eyes and he saw the interpretation of the of a dream, and that was how he was freed, and he brought out and was brought out from the prison. And when he now came out from the prison, he now became a king. So they made the major story is just that trials and temptations they can endure for a while. So don't necessarily think that you are less privileged. No. You understand? Even if they call you less privileged, don't ever think that. Have it, propose it in your mind that you're better than you. Do you understand? Propose it. Kings. You see, most more and what's happening these days. So like what's happening there? You see people that are being elevated. Yeah, you see people for maybe through a scholarship or maybe through just one way or other. So the main thing I'm just trying to tell you guys, whatever you are doing, keep at it. Keep doing well. Maybe if you are going to want to like that, even if just encourage yourself, be yourself motivator, push yourself beyond the normal distance. Push yourself beyond the normal. Maybe say if other people are doing this, they can do the extra mile. Do the extra mile. Do you understand? Do you understand? So another person again in the Bible, because the Bible, I'm sure you guys are so familiar with Bible stories like Joseph, Daniel, the three Hebrew children, Jesus himself, King David. So there are so many of them that when they were children, they had exceptional life. Even Samson, do you understand? So okay, I'll bring back the story of Daniel and the three Hebrew children. He said that Daniel and the three Hebrew children, they were in slavery. You understand? They were in slavery. They didn't have the best of life. They were in slavery. But they proposed from that slavery, when they were sold to Babylon, they proposed that they will not define themselves with the king's image. But that can just imagine amongst them, there are everybody and children amongst you guys. So because of that, let me see, the governor now comes here and try to pick those everybody students among guys and take you to his house. And people say, and what they are doing there is contradictory to your faith with what you've been taught here. So you now agree that regardless of whatever happened, regardless of the good things, the good clothes, the good shoes, and everything, you want to work with what God has proposed for your life. So that's thing that happened. So when the three Hebrew children were taken to the king's palace, what they were doing there was entirely different from what they were taught in their Hebrew place. So they proposed that whatever happened, they will not eat or they will not dine and wine with the king in quotes. So what they now do, Daniel and the three children, they were exceptional. I'm going to that thing that they did. So whatever condition you are now, just keep praying. God will bless you. Maybe even with wisdom. So what made Daniel and three children stand out amongst their equals was that God blessed them with exceptional wisdom. They were so eloquent in everything that they did. They were so exceptional in everything. In matters of wisdom, understanding, in the academics, everywhere. They were so exceptional. They were outstanding. You understand? So that now made them the spotlight. You understand? So because that thing, people were craving for them. People were craving to hear from them. So, you understand? So whatever you are doing, just encourage yourself. Keep doing well at it. Keep doing well at it. Don't think that this is the end. You understand? So don't think that this is the end. So after everything, even to show to how God vindicated the three children was doing the furnace, doing the fire furnace. So because of that, the king now built his idol. So when he now built it, he now told that everyone in Babylon should bow to the idol. So Daniel and the children, they proposed in their heart that regardless of whatever happened, that they will not bow to that graven image. So because of that, the king now heated the fire furnace 7 times. So just imagine common fire like you lit a paper. Just imagine how hot it will be. Then compared to like a house or like a big pit with fire burning profusely. So the king now heated that fire 7 times, which was hotter than how it was. And say that I think for what they say that when all these researchers analyze the heat of the fire, it's that the heat of the fire can burn to the 3 degree of the human skin. It was so hot. So but regardless of that, they were not moved. They vowed that this same God, if either they serve God or God disgrace them. I know that God can never disgrace his children. Like that just so impossible. So because of that, they now went. The king now threw them to the fire furnace. So later, the furnace that was heated, he said to them, it was like AC to them. Like they were just so relaxed. They were just and compared to the 2 of them that were thrown into the fire furnace, they now became 4. Until the 4th man in the furnace, and that's where that name came from, which is God. Do you understand? God came and neutralized the whole thing. So whatever you are doing, keep your faith in God. Just believe in Him, whatever it is. You see people that are writing today, all these Ngozi they were Christians like you, Chimamanda that then. Do you understand? So they are doing well today. They are doing well and they believe in God so well. Do you understand? So whatever it is, have God as your number one. Have God as your number one. Do you understand? And on that one again, the story of Jesus, I'm sure that one like we're so conversant with him. We always hear about Jesus every day and that. So when Jesus was small, him and his parents, before he started, he went into ministry. So as when he was small, his dad was a MC carpenter, so he worked with his dad. So imagine now in our current in our current world, you see children being with their own parents. You fighting their own parents. But Jesus, regardless, the fact that okay, no, the way carpenter work is now very strict in equal to somehow shameful, but there are still carpenters that are doing very well. So imagine that kind of thing. When Jesus, his father was a carpenter who carried the wood, carried the cutlass, everything, and for his dad, his friends would be playing around maybe with their phone, and this and chatting. Do you understand? That was I'm trying to compare with our modern world, but like in those days, so they will be they'll be staying at home with their parents. Do you understand? But him, before he start maybe to the bush to cut down tree to get the plywood to and work on this. Do you understand? So as far as he started at that time and started having the vision for his life. So when he finished his work at 30, nobody was surprised. Do you understand? So like his life from when he was small, he really knew when he was doing that vision. So whatever our advice you guys, whatever it is you have interest in, start now, start googling it. Start now, start googling. Start now, start googling. Maybe it might be one little thing. It might be repairing of all these toys. Fixing up all this toy. It might be something that maybe if it's drawing, say maybe it's singing, maybe it's dancing. You just keep working on it. Keep working. No matter how little it is, you might think everything so trivial that how will I harness this skill? But no, keep working at it. Keep working at it. Keep encouraging yourself. Keep working at it. And keep developing yourself. If you have opportunities maybe to sing, maybe in the church, singing one way or another, go to the choir, join them. If it's to join the drama people, join them and interpret it. If you join the main church choir or the children choir, join them. Just and small, that person will start going. So when Jesus now enter full ministry at I think at 18 or 12. So he entered full ministry at 18 or 12. So when he now started doing the exploit, the healings, the feeding of the 5 star or the feeding of the 5,000, the raising of Jairus' daughter, all those miracles, he started when he was small. He started receiving all the world. He was getting prepared. So when he now reached the peak of his career, he was now doing exploit. Do you understand? So whatever it is, don't just keep harnessing. No matter when, if you're small now, keep doing what at it, keep doing what at it. Then you surprise that when you now get older, you now receive clarity without your vision. Do you understand? There's so many people like that in the Bible. Okay, let's talk about the female. So we have someone like Deborah. Deborah was a warrior. So she was a warrior, and at that time, so her own story is more. She wasn't spoken more about in the Bible, but her story was one of there was war against the Israelites, against the children of God and some other tribe. So everyone were afraid. Everyone were afraid. Every single person was afraid. The male folk, the warriors, were all scared to go out to battle. But her, she said no. That it's better for her to go to war than to stay back at home. Then they come to her house to kill her. So she prepared herself. And mind that kind of thing. When God sees that we are confident, not that we're confident in Him, He will always make a way out for us. Do you understand? So that was the way, and they went for the war and declared all their enemies. Do you understand? So there are so many people like that. We also have Samson. Samson when he was small. Samson when he was small, he proposed in his heart so that he will not disappoint God. Even when God exists, even when God created him, he was very, very powerful in strength and everything. He didn't use that strength to go and do what people or to go and waste time. No, he was still focused. You understand? So do you have any question? Any question at all? For all these stories, if you want to know more.
Up to 15 minutes.
So, like, want a doctor, a teacher, anybody. What else again? That's actually very, very good. So, do you understand? So, at least this is a very good platform for you to harness so that and keep. If you go to church, you listen very well. Maybe if you join, if it's a more in the school, it should be. Do you understand? So, another person. That's actually very good. I think the US now, they pay them very well. So that's actually you can keep practice. You understand? You actually use my phone. Okay, another person. That's actually very good. guys do. Like that's serious vision. Like look at all these top fields, all these profession. That's very 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 difficult. Yeah. Same with you. You guys are moving in the same line. That's very very good. That's very vision. Wow. The body of Nigeria. All these MFLA guys. Actually very good. Okay, you know, police. Wow, that's actually very good. That's very good. That's a very good. And next year, okay. Tell me you. Eh? That's actually good. That's actually very good teacher. I taught last year and it was a very good experience. Like the person I presented with, that was a very good. Do you understand? No. Same with that's actually very good. So you guys have clear profession, like clear vision what in life. So do you understand? So keep at it. Whatever opportunity you have, whatever skills you need, your management will guide you all. So you guys will look at the top. Don't feel less. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like no. You go out there, you see children that wish that they can have this privilege. Do you understand? And they still have a roof to sleep. They're actually trying for it. They're actually doing very well. Go out there, see people sleeping under the bridge. You know, most of them buy there, cold and everything. So just encourage yourself and everything will end well. Yeah? So someone else who does the prayer. Or do you have any question random to ask? Someone should just in closing prayer. Let's thank God for the opportunity and the very privilege. Firstly, let's thank God for the privilege from the management, at least for the opportunity to come and have a time with you. I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy. So God say thank you. So let's thank God for the opportunity and to come here. These are something I've been longing for right from when I was at Toyota. And this is the opportunity. I'm very, very happy. And I will say thank you, Lord, for this time, Lord. That is now exalted, Lord, that we worship and magnify your name, Lord. We thank Lord for these children. Your love for them, Lord. And I will say thank you. Between themselves, I say thank you. Many of us will die because we are going to wait for our all the things in their lives. We give you thank you. Father, behold, Lord, what they have confessed, they say, Lord, in their heart, they say, what they want to do. Whatever they desire, Lord, they will do, Lord. Make it happen unto them in Jesus. Help them, guide them, Lord, Father, Lord. Even the people that take care of them, Father, we pray. Let your grace be upon them, Father. Reward them abundantly, we pray. In the name of Jesus. Thank you, Father. Lord, oh God, these children, Lord, are able to fulfill this. They will be able to fulfill destiny in the name of Jesus Christ. Lord, they shall hinder their destiny, God. Jesus. Thank you, Father. Jesus Christ. Thank you. I'm very good.
Precious, pray for them. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you.